anger. I looked at him. You're right, you did downgrade, just not the way you think. I picked up my glass of wine, finished it, and stood up. I took my jacket off the back of my chair. I opened my clutch, pulled out 320s, and put them on the table. That covers my meal. Tip included. Brett looked confused. What are you doing? Leaving? Over a joke? You just told 6 people your ex was hotter than me and that I'm an embarrassment. That's not a joke. That's who you are when you have an audience. Sit down. You're making a scene. You made the scene, Brett. I'm just leaving it. I walked out. I got to my car and sat there for a minute. My hands were steady. My breathing was normal. I wasn't sad. I was done. I drove home, packed everything of his into a box, and put it by the front door. His razor, his extra charger, 2 shirts he kept at my place, a bottle of cologne that was half empty. I locked the door and turned off my phone. He showed up at 11 that night. I heard him knock. I didn't answer. He knocked harder. Come on. I was drinking. I didn't mean it. I stayed in bed. He left after 10 minutes. The next day, Megan texted me. She said, I'm so sorry that happened. Tyler told Brett he was out of line and Brett laughed it off. She also said Brett had made similar comments about me to his friends before, that he'd shown them old photos of his ex and compared our bodies, that Tyler had told him to stop and Brett said I needed the motivation. Motivation. That's what he called humiliating me in front of 6 people at a dinner meant to celebrate our relationship. Brett called me every day for a week. Each time the story changed. First it was a joke, then he was drunk, then I was being too sensitive, then he loved me and I was ruining things by overreacting. He never once said what he did was wrong. He never said he was sorry for the words he used. He said he was sorry I was upset, which is not the same thing, and every woman alive knows the difference. 2 weeks later, I ran into Tyler at a coffee shop. He said Brett was telling people I broke up with him over nothing. I said, he told me at our anniversary dinner that his ex was hotter and he downgraded. In front of everyone. Tyler nodded. Yeah, that's not nothing. Brett's ex followed me on Instagram a month later. She sent a DM that said, he did the same thing to me. It starts with comments about your body and it doesn't stop. You got out at the right time. I thanked her and closed the app. The 15 pounds are still there. So is the black dress. I wore it last weekend to dinner with Megan and 2 other friends. Nobody commented on my weight. Nobody compared me to anyone. We just ate and laughed and I didn't have to earn the right to sit at the table. That's what Brett never understood. I wasn't the downgrade. The dinner was.